Hey, Diane DeWald with CreativeCatCrafts.com. Welcome back to the channel. And today we are celebrating the day one of Gina K Designs Christmas box from 2025 and my cute little snowman. And Gina's already revealed today. So let's go ahead and drum roll. And here it is. Let me bring you in just a bit closer. And there it is, the Ornate Frame. I think this is so much fun to create with. It is a very nice die, and it's, as the name says, it is a very, very ornate. And I already have a few of these cut out in black because it's just easier to see rather than white on white. You get to see some black. And I'm going to show you some samples here before we create. And we're actually going to cut this out. So let me put that up there. And I had fun creating with this. So this is a beautiful happy birthday. And what I did is I cut out the ornate frame from black cardstock. And then I'll go through all the different master layouts that work with this. And then I layered it on the front of an A2 panel that I get from cardstock. And I wrapped the inside. I haven't affixed it yet because I want to do something fun with the inside, but that's one way to do it. And then if you turn it this way, it makes a really beautiful, whoops, sorry, a beautiful tone on tone when you do the white. And then I layered 2, possibly 3 of these. And I did the same thing with this. I have an inside panel because I don't know who I'm giving this to yet. This is the Thankful Magnolias that I pulled out of my stash. And yes, this right here, this is not a Gina K sentiment. This is from Alta New. I just love the sentiment, and it worked beautifully going across the full card. Then this is the card we're going to recreate today, just in a different color, because I pulled a bunch of these out of my stash that I've already got pre-colored. And we're going to do something with, I can't remember the name of that cardstock now. I'm going to have to go look. Tangerine Twist. We're going to work with that today. But I just love how this sits on the front, and this gives a really nice, when you put the spray right here, it just is beautiful. And again, I did the inside, but didn't finish it. So let me get these off to the side. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut out one of these. So let me grab my platform. I should have had it already over here, but I didn't. So how I'm doing this, oh, I'm going to pull you out just a little bit. You're just a little bit too close. So I have found, this is 80-pound cardstock. It is the Neenah Classic Solar White. It's what I like to use, and I have thousands of sheets of these. And this is just 20-pound copy paper. And I have found, because I tried the dryer sheet, I tried all kinds of things, and I am using my Sizzix Big Shot. You could probably do this with any die cutting machine. It's just what I use, and I have arthritis in my hands, so I like to use the electronic version. And I'm using the magnetic platform, but I put the copy paper down first, the cardstock, and then I put the die. And because this has got a flat edge, I always cock this to the side so that when it hits the rollers, it goes in at an angle and it's just easier. So I'm going to pause you right here. I'm going to go over, run this through my die cutting machine, and I'll be right back because I'm going to show you how easy it is to take out of this. Okay, and if I did not say before, when I ran this through my die cutting machine, I ran it forward, pulled it back, ran it forward, pulled it back. I find that with these really delicate, intricate dies, that I run it through multiple times just to make sure it goes through. And the beauty of this is this all comes up together. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way because we're about ready to make a mess. There is no easy way. And the inside of it just falls out. And this is just copy paper. You know what? Hang on. I remembered I bumped up the brightness on this a ton. And I needed to pull it back because that was super bright. So I am gonna use this. So I'm just gonna lay that up there at the top. And whatever poke tool you have, this has got, this die has up at the corner, it's got a little hole to help you pull the die cut cardstock from the die. And I am just lifting it up and I'm hoping, oh yeah. So you see how a lot of that was left behind? We'll take care of that here in just a minute. And then this, I'm just gonna grab, I'm gonna flip it over cardstock facing down, and I'm just gonna peel that copy paper. You see what happened? All that cardstock was embedded into that copy paper, and most of it pulled out of the die. And the reason I decided to try something other than the dryer sheets, and I've used dryer sheets for years, I was getting a coating on the back of my cardstock from that dryer sheet, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. So the easiest, oops, I need that. Let me put that aside. And I have found the easiest way, Gina drops hers. I'm OCD and I have white paper pieces all over the place. So I have a little sponge, and then this is my die. What do they call these? I can't remember what these are called, but this is just a bristle brush. And I'm going to hold this over my trash can and just roll this across to release most of these. So unfortunately, you're not going to see it because my trash can doesn't fit up on my desk. So hang on one second. So all I'm doing is I'm taking that bristle and I'm running it over the top of that die so that most of those pieces fall out. And did I get them all? I sure did. Look at that. And then all I have to do is sweep all this into my trash can. Paper dust. So I have Tangerine Twist, and I don't know why I had a second one of these, but what I was going to show you before I show you this part. So master layouts and what these can match to. So I have a bunch of the master layouts cut out, and I did it in black just because it's easier for you to see with this white. And let me move you in just a smidge because this is, hello, oh, that's brightness. I was on the wrong thing. Sorry. I need to get one of those hotkey things. So in the master layouts, we have master layout 1, master layout 2, and I laminate one of these and I shrink Gina's die sizes template, shrink it down, and it fits inside of these envelope pockets I have. And it just helps me figure out, I just have to remember which is which. And I just slide it down and it helps me sort through them. I'll have to take a picture and share that out on the community. So master layouts 1. So this lovely guy, you can use master layouts 1, these two larger rectangles, for master layouts 2, and this rectangle for master layout 14. And I have a sample of all of those right here. So this is master layout 2, which is going to be the smallest, and it fits that ornate die, so there is no overhang on the sides. So that's the stitched rectangle from master layouts 2. This is the plain rectangle from master layouts 2, and it fits, and you can see it has just an 1/8 of an inch border around. So that's, both of those are from master layout 2. Master layout 1, this is the rectangle 1, which is the smaller of the two. You now have a bit of a larger border around the outside, depending on what you're looking for. And then this is master layout rectangle 2, and you can see you've got an even larger. So depending on the look you're looking for, that works. And then this is from master layout 14. This has got the stitching, so hang on. So here's the stitched rectangle from master layout 2. That's the one that is no border. And if you wanted stitching, you could go with that. I don't have it secured, so you're seeing a little bit of it, but there is no border on that. And then if you went master layout 2, the plain rectangle, it's going to give you an 1/8 of an inch overhang. And this will give you, let me see if I can pick this up. You'll get a little bit of stitching because I'm not securing it. You can't, it's not cooperating with me. So hang on. There. So the master layout 14, I think it's the same size. Nope. It's the same size as master layout 1, the rectangle 1, but it's got stitching. So if you wanted this look, but you want stitching, master layout 14 is what you're going to want. So you literally have a ton of options. So let's go ahead and make this card because this is super easy. The hardest part is getting all the glue on this, and I'll show you here in just a minute. I'm going to pause you and I'm going to put these back in while I still remember which is which. Okay, I'm going to get my scoreboard out, and I have Tangerine Twist, and this is cut at 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm going to score this at 4 1/4. And fold this over. And though it's scored, I'm going to use the edge here. I saw Gina do this, and I just never thought to use the edge, because sometimes when you fold these over, they get out of whack a little bit. And like I said, I find these little things from inside the ornate frame everywhere. Oh, I know why I had this. Because we're doing, no we're not. We're doing one of these. because we're doing this card. This is the card we're doing. We're doing it in white. There's my white inside. And I don't need this because I have that, and that is the, trying to figure out which one I did. Nope, too much. That's just blank. Nope. I think I'm going to do the larger. So I'm going to use Master Layout 1 Rectangle 1. I'm trying to think, nope, I just put it right on there. And I'm going to get my little silicone mats and some glue. My stopper was all gunked up. And get this glue started. Make sure you could see me. And I'm just doing some little dots. I did a whole line and I had glue everywhere. And you could probably get a sponge and daub it on. I just end up with glue everywhere when I try that. Okay, flip this over. I like using 2 silicone mats so that, and I did not, yeah, there we go. Okay, then I'm going to get my big acrylic block and just put that on there. Make sure it goes flat. While I'm waiting for that, let's get our inside panel. I'm not going to affix this to the inside because I will do something fun with this. I just don't know what yet. And that should be good. Get that out of the way. Oop. Don't want to glue that down. Okay, there we are. Oops, make sure that's straight. The acrylic block made it look crooked. And there we go. It is just that easy. Now, before I glue this down and put in there, I'm going to go grab my happy birthday. And that is from, I've got it right over here. That is from Spring Clusters. This is one of my favorite sets. As you can see, that's where this flower spray is from. And I did this a long time ago. So let me grab my Misty. And just going to put this in here. And let's see, I'm going to try to line this up because I want this kind of looking straight. And this happy birthday, I had up a little bit, so I'm going to try to get this more in the center, but again, I want it off to the right. It looks straight. And I'm using my Memento Tuxedo Black, which I just re-inked this. So I just want to tap, just kiss that cardstock. Yeah, I re-inked it, so I had to squeeze some of it out. Oh, that's beautiful. So very beautiful. Get that on there. And I just use a little bit of water. Clean that stamp off. I can pull this off. Put this away. So if I don't put it away, I open up my Misty and I go, where did I get that stamp from? Do you ever do that? Okay, so we are ready. I'm going to go ahead and glue this directly on the inside there. It goes right on the inside. And then this, I have some dimensionals. I'm just going to pop this little guy up. Trying to be postal friendly with some of my cards that I send. And I am using some lighter weight cardstock. So that black, this is from Cut Cardstock. And it is 65 pound because my Christmas cards that I sent out, I had to put double postage because I didn't want a yellow bus. Not that I dislike yellow buses. I just didn't want a yellow bus on my Christmas card. So let me move you in so that I can get this pretty straight. I like that right here. What do you think? I think that's so beautiful. So now let me go grab, I don't think I have any orange, but let's see what we got in here in our bag of tricks. I have some black, no blue, gold, no. I have pink, no. Oh, forgot I had those. Those are from Gina K. I can be that. Nope. The yellow, yeah, yellow, no. I'm going to have to go get some, ooh, some Aztec. Nope, wrong yellows. I have no gold. So black it is, because I don't think gold will work. Nope. Could do opaque white, but no, I already have, nope. So we'll do, these say Spellbinders, but I believe I got these from Cartwright's. Cartwright sequins. I am absolutely loving, sorry for my arm getting in the way. I love all of their sequins. They actually call this confetti because these don't have a hole in the middle. So if you order from Cartwright's, their confetti are these flat discs, and the sequins are true sequins. They have that hole in the middle. And I'm just looking at these because they have a concave, so they have an up and a down. And if I don't get it right, it doesn't adhere to the card. So let me put those away. I don't know where that one went. I'll probably find that one on the floor. Well, there you go. There is my interpretation of the Ornate. And just like you, Oh, I'm trying to zoom back out. Just like you, I did not see Gina's video prior to me making these. So it'll be interesting to see what Gina did. You've already seen it potentially. And if you haven't, go check out Gina K Designs YouTube channel and her day one release for this ornate frame. Thanks so much for joining me today. And you're going to see this layout for day two's card because let me give you a sneak peek. I'm going to put these together as soon as I'm done with this video because this particular frame die works perfectly with day two and you're going to enjoy it. Until tomorrow, happy stamping.